Ba-da-da, ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Welcome to Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. 238 leaves are free. Craft what I miss just for me. There's Joey, Bowie, Rar, Abby.
What an appropriate theme song.
Right, I know. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Timely, maybe.
What
I
is this song? I've never heard it before.
Oh, it's an old favorite. I think it's a folk song.
It's
Folk
an old
song.
It's an old tune.
It's an old campsite.
It's an old
song.
family.
It's a
Oh.
Shadazy song.
It's a Daisy song. You know what? That could be true. We don't know.
It's true. We have confirmed prior to recording that none of us know any of the songs by the band.
By
Band?
popular 90s, early aughts band Shadazy.
I have a question because I
What?
never remembered. I've never heard of this band before.
Yeah.
We previously talked
Fair
about
enough.
this.
Okay.
Is it Shaw
Oh,
Daisy?
This
or
is
it
this is a really
apostrophe?
important
Very
question.
important question.
It is
Enlighten us,
it
JD.
is spelled she SHE Daisy.
Oh,
However,
She Daisy.
however,
Oopsie daisy.
every letter but the E is all caps.
Every letter but the E.
Yeah,
So it's
capital
almost
S,
as if-
capital
You know-
H, a little bitty E, capital Daisy.
One
all
could
the
say that
letters.
the E is an apostrophe.
That and which is why I pronounce it as
Oh,
sh Daisy
Shadazy.
as opposed to she Daisy.
I feel that was also
Shadazy.
like, wasn't that kind of a 90s thing to just have one lowercase letter? Didn't Delia's
Oh,
do that
Delia's
as well?
was like queen of that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah.
The queen. Delia's the
Delia's was
clothing
the queen.
catalog.
Yeah.
For those of you who are probably born
No, my friend
after.
Delia was the queen.
Oh,
of
yes.
it.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
sorry. My
You
bad.
had a friend
my bad.
Delia?
I did not. The catalog was my friend.
The catalog was great. I remember
Yeah, and they also had
thinking,
like an
wow, there's sure a lot of cool
asterisk
things in
for the apostrophe. Like they had a lot of
Yes.
fun with their
yeah.
Oh,
typography.
yeah.
That's true.
Asterisk.
They loved all
We
their
love
flowers and asterisks and things.
Yeah.
I
Fun
learned
things.
today a little bit more about Shadazy than I ever thought I would ever want to
Ooh.
know and learn.
Sounds like you're saying a bad word.
It doesn't it? Apparently, though they spell it as she Daisy,
Yes.
their name was actually derived from the word Shadizi, a Navajo term for my little sister.
No way.
Aw.
That's
And-
adorable.
And the three women, I believe, are sisters. So
Oh.
there you go.
Are they
That's-
Navajo?
No,
Oh,
No,
so
that's
cultural
Navano.
a little
appropriation.
appropriation, but in 1999, we didn't really know that word very well. So
That's true.
Just
They probably
gonna-
thought they
just
were
gonna
just like,
pause
oh,
on
we learned
that.
something fun and new. Let's incorporate it into a name without thinking about any implications.
and they spell it she Daisy, so they could pretend it's something else, but it says right here on Wikipedia, so it has to be true.
Yes.
That's right. Wikipedia must
I
be true. As we
donated
know,
to them
it's
this
completely-
week.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
uh,
What is his
no.
name? Tommy,
Giving
Timmy,
Tuesday.
Billy. What's his name? The guy that always asks for money.
Are you talking about
I don't know.
Tommy Wikipedia, the guy who always asks for Wikipedia?
Yeah, his
felt-
last name is Wikipedia, right? Yeah.
I felt like it was my moral obligation so that Elon Musk doesn't try to purchase.
Oh
Wikipedia.
gosh, yeah.
I
that-
like
that is
supporting
very
Wikipedia.
important.
Because you know
I find
that would be
Wikipedia
a thing,
useful
and then
good.
now everything on Wikipedia is extra not right.
It's not a personal note from what's his name, the guy that has been running it for years. But usually it's like a signed note at the
I
top of Wikipedia.
feel like it's usually whoever is kind of the spokesperson for Wikipedia. I don't know if it's like kind of the president of affairs or whatever. I don't know what the right
He's
term
the
is.
president and CEO
But they send
of
you a-
Wikipedia. I have no idea.
They do send you a little thank you note being like, thank you for pledging. Or
Aw.
we remember you pledged $5 a few months ago. Couldn't you please pledge again? And
Please
I'm like, oh,
go
sure.
ahead and do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And would you like to make it a subscription?
And then I'm like,
thanks.
nope. You just ask me again, and I'll do it again when you ask me again. It's
exactly.
probably
Yeah, I could,
it works out
give
great.
you $2.75. That's the current request I'm seeing on my screen. So
Either way.
they must know I haven't been on in a while, so I'm not like a.
But
Aim
I think we can
low.
agree. We like supporting these publicly maintained sites.
Jimmy.
Uh,
His name is Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Wales.
Aw.
Jimmy Wales Wikipedia.
Wow. Okay.
He
Okay,
used to
Jimmy.
sign every single of those little letters. It was like his like
Oh.
digital, obviously.
Oh, gotcha. Oh,
Sorry.
I thought you were
He
meaning
didn't
like
come
he
to my
sent you a
computer and-
personal Oh, even
He
better.
came to my computer and Sharpied his
Amazing.
signature.
And that's why I didn't understand why I
Weird.
didn't know what his name was, because
So
clearly it was
weird.
just scrawled across your
It was
monitor.
just, yeah, it's huge.
What a
I
strange
had to like
choice.
alcohol wipe it off. It ruined the monitor forever.
How
It was a
much
whole
money
thing.
bad.
did you send Jimmy that he came to your house and signed your monitor?
You know, it was just about $2.75. It was probably a big deal at the time. I don't know.
How much
It was worth a lot
to
more.
clean your
Inflation.
monitor?
Oh,
Yeah.
good question.
Yeah, that.
Mhm.
Jimmy Wikipedia. Good
Yeah.
old Jimmy.
Anyway,
Oh
I
my
think
goodness,
he
guys.
is Mr. Wikipedia. Anyway, moving on.
Would you like to talk
Yes.
about some new things, some
Yes.
follow-up things? There's so much stuff
I
afoot.
suppose. Afoot.
Tell me how you really feel.
I feel like talking about stuff. And I feel like
Yes.
the first thing we got. Oh. I want to say, what's new? Pocket Camp. Whoa.
Oh, I love a throwback, but it's all about Pocket Camp.
I know it's been a while since we recorded. Before
It's
our
like
recording,
our
yes.
inaugural podcast.
Yeah, we're almost at the exact. By the time this episode goes up, it will be the 7-year mark of launching this podcast,
What?
which initially was about Pocket Camp,
How
and here we are
brilliant.
again, full circle.
That's so
amazing.
sweet.
We
I
are,
love it. That's right.
It's as if we are
December.
complete. Or am I getting ahead of myself?
What? I love it. You're not getting ahead of yourself. You're leading it into a perfect segue to our topic right now,
A
which is
segue.
talking. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I
It's a
mispronounced it.
segue.
It's a segue. And
A
you,
segue.
Segue?
please, oh, mais oui. And it is talking about Pocket Camp Complete is now well, it's released, and we can talk about what it entails. How is it different from Pocket Camp, or what have we learned? Because we have a whole like database of details of these things. that have-
Database.
a database, a list, a bulleted list.
It's a
even.
list,
It
but
is a
we could
list.
call it a database because what is a database if not just a
You know
bulleted
what?
list on,
This is true.
It's
It's a collection of data,
On
which
mass.
is
Sure.
It's a,
Data.
a miniature database.
It's the same. One and the same.
One and the same, exactly. But so as of December 3rd, Pocket Camp Complete went live, and we did have Pocket Camp Original went dark for what is it, like all of 2 days.
it
I
was
think?
it was the entirety of Thanksgiving weekend, and yeah, that was weird.
Oh,
Oh,
we have a
I'm
sweet
sorry.
guest is visiting.
interrupting Mario.
Kappa.
Interrupting Mario, very
Do,
cute,
do,
very
do,
very
do,
handsome,
do,
very
do,
welcome.
do, do,
Do,
do,
do,
do,
do, do,
do,
do, do, do.
do.
Oh, please tell me there's a cat collar that would play music instead of a bell. It could just when he triggers it, it would play the sweet, sweet Mario theme. Be adorable.
That would be the end of everything.
That's-
I would take off the collar instantly.
That's you know what I feel like it would cause us to probably less appreciate the Mario theme because it would just be too insistent.
It would be too much.
Because
No,
he likes to be up in places.
I'm
little
happy for
Mario.
him to walk around with his little mushroom on his neck, and that's pretty cool.
It's a very
His
cute
collar.
collar. Cute little bauble for his collar. I adore.
Yeah. And it allowed him to grow big because he one ups all the time with it.
Oh my goodness, that's why he's so big. He
He's a
was
big
using
boy.
a Mario mushroom.
It's true.
We're talking about Joelle's sweet, sweet. Now, how old is Mario? He's like,
Oh, the Mario and Yoshi are both 1.5 years, and they
Wow.
are
Are
the
they?
biggest boys in the house.
oh my goodness.
Tabby is about half their size at this point, and Tigger's somewhere in between.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so Tabby is the petite queen.
She's little. She's little.
little
She's a wee
lady.
babe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my little old lady.
Just a baby.
So sweet. Oh, sorry. Anyway, it's so easy to get distracted because our pets are important, and I do want to always talk about them. But I also want to talk about
And there's Tigger there.
and there's Tigger, handsome Mr. Tigger with his cute ear. See, I love it. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Hello, Tigger.
Tigger,
very
the
cute,
statue
with your
behind me.
pets.
He's a real cat, I promise. If you're watching
I saw
this
him
video
move
on our
I noticed
Patreon,
you.
you will see the statue of Tigger.
That's
behind
true.
me.
He's vigilant. He's watching over like a gargoyle, and then he sometimes moves just to remind us that he is in fact a real cat.
Well, as far as I understand, the gargoyles move at night and are not
Go on.
statues. So.
Right, because they go on adventures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I know how things work.
Okay. We
Michael
will. I
Dorn
will
is
stop
a
interrupting.
Gargoyle.
What was Leisha's comment
I
about
said
gargoyles?
Michael Dorn is a gargoyle.
Michael Dorn, aka Worf from Star Trek
Yes.
Next Generation.
And
Oh
so
my
is
goodness.
Counselor Troy.
Wow, I did not know that. They were both in it?
They
That's
got
so
great
cool.
voices for that
They do.
show.
It's
It
true.
was a really like it was better than it should have been, given that it was like a mid-afternoon cartoon.
Sure. I feel
It's
like
a
I missed
good
out
show.
because I don't think I watched it. I don't recall watching it. I may have. I just don't remember anything about it other than that it existed. So I feel like I just missed the whole train of the cool
Oh.
gargoyle cartoon.
Oh, my friend, it's not too late. You can
and
watch
Jonathan
It's
Frakes
not
was
too late.
also
it. Oh yeah.
in
Oh
it.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Holy cow!
I think I knew that one specifically.
All
Yeah.
the Next Generation cast. Everyone was in it at some
Yeah,
point.
they need a
Yes.
little extra money,
That's true.
after I don't know if the show is still on, but either way, they need a little extra cash.
Yeah, why not? Get some voice acting jobs in
Curry?
there. He should have been on Next Generation. I'm just saying.
How is Tim Curry never on Next Gen? That's
He might have been. Who knows? I don't recall him being on it, but I mean, I don't know every episode. I don't know.
Gargoyles, the animated series. I believe you can watch it on Disney Plus right now.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I could check it out now. I'd probably enjoy it. I love.
You would.
I love an
You would.
80s,
It's great.
90s cartoon.
It's great.
It was great. And it was like in the same like animation style as I recall.
Oh yes.
As like the new the
the
new
Dark Knight?
Batman of the time.
as opposed to the Adam West Batman.
1995.
The animated,
1995 Batman.
aka Batman the Animated Series. Probably. I'm guessing is what
Yes.
you're thinking.
Yes.
Yes.
The voices
beloved
were,
style.
were Keith David, Ed
Keith
Asner.
What?
Mhm.
We
Wow.
got Jonathan Frakes. I'm just skipping to names I recognize.
Fair enough.
Skipping more. Who's that guy?
I mean, you just gotta say Keith David.
Oh,
and I'm
Biff.
very on board.
Biff from Back to the
Oh, Biff
Future.
Tannen. Oh my gosh.
Tom Wilson. I see Michael Dorn.
I see
Yeah.
Dorn. I see
Marina
Tim
Sirtis,
Curry.
which is
Sirtis.
Counselor Troy, in
Yes,
case
yes.
anyone was wondering.
for those of you.
For those playing
Oh, there
Tim
she is.
Curry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kate Mulgrew, of course, and LeVar Burton
gosh.
were on it.
That's wild. And
Brent
Kate Mulgrew
Spiner.
is from the Star Trek Voyager rather than Next
Yeah,
Generation.
she's not next gen, but she
She's
was
also
surrounded
Star
by a
Trek.
bunch of next gen
That's
because you
amazing.
got Brent Spiner and LeVar
Oh,
Burton
yes.
as well.
So that was Data and Reading Rainbow's Jordy
Everyone's
LaForge.
everyone's favorite
Brent
dwarf.
Spiner, did you
I already
say
said
that?
that.
Yes,
I
yes,
already
yes,
said
Data.
that.
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon was not on the show. John Rhys Davies from Lord of the Rings. He was the
Oh,
he was a
wow.
little, he was a little dwarf, I
And
think,
from
right? And from Sliders. Oh, I love this. This is such a great throwback we're doing. I love it. Oh my
We
god,
need
the
this.
90s is just running around in my head.
So one thing is we have to share with folks for listening that if you're new to Pocket Pod, we must talk about nostalgia and delights that anything at any time is it inspired to discuss it. So this is important and this is a critical part of Pocket Pod.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
thank you both.
We're
for
sorry
this
we,
trip down memory lane.
derailed with gargoyles. But
No,
this is
it's
an
not
important
derail.
derail.
This is
It's
it
very
is a
important
sparkling
because now everyone
delight.
knows that Gargoyles is a great cartoon to go back and watch. It's on Disney Plus.
Must
if you're
watch.
in the US. I don't know where it is.
Star-studded
countries.
cast. Oh, that's right. Or we could use a VPN if we
Yes.
had a sponsor. we
Or,
would talk
you
about
know,
it.
Google it. I bet Dailymotion has a bunch of episodes.
Oh,
Just
there
saying.
you go. Nice. Oh, I love that. So-
Moving on.
Oh yeah, if you're
Please
gonna-
continue, Sarah.
Let's talk a little bit about good old Pocket Camp Complete. So this is the moving on from the connected to everyone all the time service
Right.
of original Pocket Camp.
That
This
also
is-
involved microtransactions.
Yes,
Every time you want
microtransactions.
to do anything.
It was free to pay, but so much stuff was by microtransactions.
Yeah.
This new Pocket Camp Complete it does not require to being connected to online aside from downloading the app when you first purchase it. It's a one-time purchase and there's no microtransactions in it. So you couldn't spend money according to the website. Can't spend money on it in addition to the
Even
cost.
if you wanted to, you can't spend money.
Just can't work out that way. And I think from launch until January 31st, there's an introductory price. It's $9.99 in the US. And then after January 31st, 2025, it'll pop up to $19.99. So if you're interested in it,
Get
and you
in
think you
on
want
it.
to play it, yeah, get
right
in on it now while it's half price of what it could be later.
Invest in it in its first 2 months.
Yeah.
That's cheaper as
a
far
good-
as I understand.
That,
Even
yes.
if you don't know if you want to play it, if you can afford the $10 price point, just get it now and then play it later when you have time.
That's true. Or or think of it as you played it for free so long, and if you didn't do any microtransactions, this is a great way to put a little money to say thank you, Nintendo, for all those 7
it's a
years
tip.
of free service. Little tip. But it's
Yeah,
true.
yeah, free
Thanks.
service. It was definitely free. It didn't cost any money for me to play. ever.
Theoretically,
Nope.
you never had to spend any money on it.
True.
In theory, one
It's
could
true.
do it. I'm sure people did. There must have been people.
I'm
out
sure
there
there
who
are
did.
people that never spent money playing the game. I believe my brother, when he was playing, was one of those people.
Oh, see, there you go. Jakar was a star.
Yeah,
of,
Jakar the Star. That's what
not,
they call him.
not shelling out the leaf. Jakar the Star, as we all know him.
That should be his new handle. If he plays. He'll call himself Jakar the Star.
Yeah, please.
And Jakar, if you're listening, I better get an update on that ASAP.
Yes. You know what? If he makes a camper card, we will title it, we will download it and add Jakar the Star and give it back to him and say,
Oh,
this is your
yes.
actual card. Speaking of camper cards,
Yes,
that
tell
is
me
since-
about camper cards.
So the deal is, since you're no longer connected online to friends, what you can do is you can share a camper card. You'll be able to create your own camper card if you're playing the game. And if you had friends that were already like playing within the last 30 days of regular Pocket Camp, they will automatically import over with your new Pocket Camp Complete game. So that's nice.
Yeah.
So like wait, and what? So we'll have to talk more about connectivity for those things.
And there's
how
like
those
a
work.
QR code if you want to like share your card with somebody, right?
That's
how you
right.
get connected to it.
Yes. So like I haven't shared it yet, but I understand.
haven't
I
done it
did
either.
save it. It does. It's like the front of the card has the picture of you and your character. You as the character.
You or your character. You and
I think when I was thinking your
You.
character, I meant your like helper.
yeah, your
because-
helper. Yeah,
So that's
but
something
that's
else.
optional.
That's optional. That's true. And like because Pocket Camp had the paid service Pocket Camp, one of the things you could pay for if you wanted was a helper in camp.
Happy helper, was that what
Your
it's
happy
called?
helper
Oh,
plan.
yeah, your happy helper. I
Happy helper.
vaguely recall that.
That
Yeah,
was
so
one
that
of
was-
those like you give them $2 at $3 a month, and you get a
Yes.
little buddy to follow you around and do your chores for
That's
you.
right. Do the chores. It would collect the gifts from visitors and give them their, fruit or whatever, and then bring you back fruit. So it was like extra bonuses.
Yeah, and also very helpful in joyride hunting.
Ooh,
and,
yes, and flower
collecting
events.
the bugs. Yeah,
Yes. And fishing events would help
fishing
too.
events. Yeah,
So now, because that's no longer in this free, or excuse me, the paid version, you can't join the Pocket Camp Club or the Happy Helper Club. That's something you can have for free. So everybody
just
that has
free.
purchased it, yes, and they collect all of the stuff for you, which is nice.
it's great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And they'll walk around with you if you like. It's very cute.
Ooh,
Oh, dun dun dun.
my
dun,
phone
dun,
wanted
dun.
to chime in on this conversation. Do 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 do.
It's also my alarm.
It's a good one. It's a good alarm. It's not aggravating like a lot of the other ones are.
Which reminds me, we still need to find record audio of all of our different appliances that sing songs and share them on the podcast. I forgot about that too, and I just reminded, so I'm going to write that down.
Oh yes.
Pocket Pod appliance recording, guys. This is important. This is
Soundtrack.
important.
It's the soundtrack of
appliance.
our houses.
I thought you were going to say it's the soundtrack of our lives.
It also is kind of, if laundry is my life, which I think it is lately, then yes.
I was just thinking, soundtrack of our lives. Is that a song? Isn't that also a band? The soundtrack of our lives. Soundtrack of our lives. Is that
It's like a movie or something.
The fabric of our lives.
the touch, the feel of
Touch
cotton,
the feel of cotton.
the fabric of our
The
lives.
fabric of our lives.
The soundtrack of our lives. Soundtrack of our lives. I feel
The
like we
feel
have
of
that.
cotton.
The fabric of our lives. I always think of Aaron Neville singing it. Yes,
that was definitely the peak version of that song. 100%.
100%. I agree. I loved that one the best. But yes. So other sounds. What about Whistle Pass? Do we want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, tell me about Whistle Pass. That looks very interesting.
So Whistle Pass, from what I understand, is going to be a place that you can hang out with the friends that you've collected from cards. It'll be an extra little kind of like island / space in the Pocket Camp realm.
The friends you've
And-
made along the way.
It's the friends you made
friends
along
you've
the way,
made along
but
the way.
only for the last 30 days based on what I think I understand. That
Or if you add them with the new
or if you add them
cards.
with their cards.
An
Yes.
option is available. And I believe every night at 7 p.m., KK Slider will visit for a concert.
It's a daily
So-
concert.
Whoa, at Whistle Pass?
At
At
Whistle
Whistle
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, it's like catch him live at Whistle Pass. He has what you know when like Billy Joel was at MSG for like 10 straight years.
Yeah.
That's like KK Slider at Whistle Pass.
So he's
Same
got a
thing.
residency.
He's got a
Oh
residency.
my
Thank
gosh.
you. That
his
was the word I couldn't
residency.
find.
I love it.
Yes.
The KK Slider residency.
Celine Dion was in
Las Vegas?
for a
Yes,
while.
and Brittany. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Oh.
KK Slider residency.
Can
The
you tell
Donny
me
Osmond,
about
yeah.
Whistle Path?
Whiffle Path. That's what,
What does
we're
it
talking
look
about.
like?
It kind of okay. Here's what it looks like.
Okay, tell us.
When I went to Alaska,
Okay.
there was a part of the trip when we pulled over in the middle of a national park, and it was like one of those vistas, and it was just this big flat space with like benches at the end,
Mhm.
and you're looking over these little fences into just giant mountains
Ooh.
and just vast big sky space.
Beautiful. So open
So that's, I
space.
think, what Whistle Pass is.
But it also could have a space that is theoretically the concert venue for KK
Oh yeah,
to play.
there's also that. Yeah, that's like part of it, as far as I understand.
Part
Yes.
of it. Sounds
Yes.
like a plan.
Yeah, there's
Hmm.
like 2 gathering areas, I believe, at Whistle Pass.
Whistle Pass.
Whistle Pass.
Yeah,
And
Why is it called Whistle
Yes.
Pass?
I don't know. Did they explain that?
I feel like Isabel, if you really, I can tell you the real deal of how it was not explained. That Isabel says we should name this, and KK Slider says it's Whistle Pass, and they're like it's Whistle Pass. So there you have it.
Now,
Okay.
in real life, like in human walking around the real world life, I believe something called Whistle Pass is where like a train will actually go through it, and sometimes
Well, that was my
yeah, because like a whistle stop is
Yes.
you know it's like a
well,
whistle.
they
that was
would-
gonna be my next question. Is there a train?
I don't think there's
I
a
don't
train.
think so.
I don't think there's even train tracks. I don't think
haven't
there's
seen
like
a train.
a possibility.
So
Maybe it's like whistle for-
maybe it's like behind you. Because maybe you're
Oh.
arriving via train, but you never actually see the train because it's behind you. You're so excited by the vista in front of you.
That's right. You just don't even notice. You don't even pay attention.
I just retconned it. We're good. We're good, guys.
That's
It's
it.
fine.
All's connected. I get it. That's perfectly
Sure.
delightful. Oh! I know. Okay, so this is. I don't have a good segue for this except to say that we don't have Leaf tickets anymore because it's not no microtransactions.
But first,
Oh yes. Oh, sorry. Clap, 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 clap.
I'm
clap,
clapping
clap, clap,
because
clap.
Leaf tickets are expensive.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, Leaf tickets. They were like that was how the bread and the butter of making the muns for
Yeah.
Nintendo.
So
for
what do you
sure.
have now?
Leaf tokens,
Tokens.
which actually look like little cutout. They look like little cutout leaves, little
Yeah,
leaves.
yeah,
if you will.
they have like a blue border and they're kind of chunky, like a bell or sort of
Like
shape,
like a coin, but it's
like a
it's-
coin.
Oh man, this makes me feel like it would be
So,
good.
but
a nice
I have a
little
question.
trinket.
I have
Yes,
an important question.
ask that
Yes.
question.
Did the stock market or the economy crash when they changed their currency out from Leaf tickets to Leaf tokens?
Oh, like what happened when they went from the blah blah blahs
Leaf
to
tickets?
euros.
Oh, from the
all the blah 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 blahs to euros.
yeah, the various flubbalos.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was very messy time to be in various European countries.
Yes. Like
Oh.
how did Pocket Camp survive? Like how did it?
My understanding is it's a 1-for-1. I know. Actually, I have no idea. I think you didn't get to keep your Leaf ticket; they were just gone. But they gave you lots of rewards, right? Like,
Right, like as far as I can understand it, like when logging in, there was like if you'd completed these goals from previous play in the game, kind of like I don't know if you remember like
see.
when you first started playing, there were these goals that like had I think it was like Isabel's icon face for like
Oh
showing
yeah,
those.
yeah. It was
So you
like
just-
the long-term goals.
Yeah,
and
long term goals.
You had
that
to
was
like
the one.
Oh, yeah.
achieve new, and
Yeah.
every time they added big new features to the game, you had to achieve
Yes.
those things.
Yes.
So they
remember that.
retroactively kept that and then gave you
Yes.
Leaf tickets for having completed all those goals.
Leaf tokens.
Leaf tokens.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, 'cause Leaf tickets would not be possible because they literally are nothing in this new world.
Yes, they're worthless. They're like dollar bills in the
Garbage.
world
They
of
don't even recognize
Fallout.
it.
They
Right.
are the flubblablas in the world of euros. Yes.
Yes, the flubblablas indeed. No more Leaf tickets. Oh yeah, and no more favorite photos, and no more album photos, and no more shortened craft time, which is my big question mark, because I don't know
Yeah.
if that's always. It depends on the item. you're
There,
crafting.
there is shortened craft time.
You can spend Leaf tokens to shorten craft time if you want to, but it's not shortened by default like it is when you were part of the Happy Helper plan or the other Pocket Camp Club things. But like for instance, I mean, well, we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah, we'll get into that later because I might have a added thought on that.
Yes.
Yes, we'll talk about more about shortened craft times in a second. What else, Sarah? What else?
But
What else?
we could also talk about like how the plan is for where is this? Oh, here it is. So they're planning to still support new items until what is it, September 2025. So there's still a full year of like new events, new cookies, like new fortune cookies. Fortune cookies are still a thing.
Yeah.
New fortune cookies.
On this
new
little calendar you shared, there's
treats.
like
Yes.
at least 7 new fortune cookies.
Yeah, and still going to be having returning events coming back during this time as well. But I
Yeah.
think it's nice that they're still making new events, so there will be new items that haven't been created yet. So that's kind of cool they're doing that, and they're just not recycling everything. But then I thought this was kind of amazing that in October of 2025, they're going to start just doing all returning events on a 4-year cycle. So things will still keep going. So if you wanted to get things like in an organic way, the game will
So you-
still be there.
You
for
could just you could play it as if well, hey, if you took like a 5-year break
Yeah.
on the game or something,
Sure.
and you missed a whole lot of stuff, like
Right.
that's a great opportunity to come back around.
Right. Or if you never played in the first place, this is a great way so you can
Yes.
like have it just, it'll be a new game for you. It'll
Feels
be
new
great.
for you anyway.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, that's fun.
If it's
Yeah.
new to you, which is great. So there's a lot of stuff that's still going. I think it's great. Oh, and that's also worth mentioning that there are still a few items that, because they were collaborations, that won't be returning to the game for the returning events. But if you have those items, if you did play during them, you get to keep them. So they'll still be in your
So
inventory. You can
all
enjoy
of like
them.
the Mario game stuff and the Sanrio game
And
stuff
Pokemon and the collaboration.
the Splatoon.
Oh yeah, the Splatoon stuff. It's so weird to me. I'm surprised that Nintendo isn't able to bring back Nintendo things. Isn't
Right.
that peculiar? So even though it's Splatoon and
Huh.
Pokemon are like under the Nintendo umbrella, they
Yeah.
aren't included. And Mario, which is
Yeah.
Nintendo Essentials, right?
Yeah.
But so weird. So
Well,
enjoy the
but-
ones
but-
that you got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but if you have the Mario nose and mustache and the hat or whatever,
That's
just saying,
super
you can keep it.
interesting.
Right? I thought that was interesting too. You get to keep it. I'm thankful they get to keep it. But yeah, so folks that were like, oh, I really wanted to get the Eevee stuff because I missed it. Unfortunately,
Well,
they're not
sucks
going to
to
be able
be
to get those. Yeah.
You know,
Just
it never
gonna have
even
to dream
occurred to
on,
me
but-
that would become available because I remember that was very limited and they didn't really bring it back often. Like it didn't even occur to me to be upset about that. So
Oh no! Well, there you go.
And
So
Pocket
take Joel's
Camp, you
attitude.
couldn't give stuff to other people, right?
No, the things you had earned were only things that
For
you could
you.
have. You couldn't
Yeah.
gift
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
aside from the
Such a weird concept.
cookies,
it's
that you
hard
give
to
away.
switch my brain, like thinking about
Like, oh, I'll just give
New
it to-
Horizons. And I'm like,
Horizons, right?
I just got this great thing. It would be great if I could send this to Sarah.
Oh, but I can't.
In
It's
fact,
only
like
mine.
before they ended the original game, the first run,
Sure,
there was a whole gifting mechanic
gifting
that
spree.
I don't know when they added the gifting mechanic, but they definitely added it after I stopped playing the first
Oh,
time.
sure. Yes.
So
yes.
So I logged into the game for the first time in 3 or 4 years, and suddenly I had all these like gifts that people were giving me,
Yes.
and I was like, "What is this?" So that is cool to see that like there was this way to give gifts, but you were sort of just giving a whole bunch of like, I don't know, what are they called? The essences.
Oh yeah, like
and-
it was giving crafting. It was like a way to give the basic things it would give would be crafting materials. But every now and
once in a
again,
while,
yes,
like once
even
in
in
a blue
regular
moon,
cookie.
there would be a cookie in there.
Yes, I mean a regular box would have a cookie in there, which
Yeah,
is the most
not a
fun.
regular cookie. It didn't have any of
Right,
those
right,
dumb
right.
Timmy and
Oh
Tommy
no,
cookies.
no,
It was like
had
a
quality
legit,
ones.
like fun random cookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was a delight. And sometimes you could get gift boxes that were guaranteed to have a cookie in it, which was always fun.
Those
to
are
give
those are
away.
the fun plus
Yes,
boxes that
those were great.
I learned I had to send you 20 gifts before I could send you.
Yes.
And then I had
they
to send you
require-
30
mhm,
gifts
mhm.
before I could send you a different kind of box.
Isn't that
Very
funny?
interesting.
They definitely made you like have to send a whole bunch of the vanilla-ist gifts first. But
Yeah. I
it
was like,
was
sorry for this garbage. I really wish I could send you something cooler.
oh, it's okay. No, it's fine because even those garbage boxes
You
always had
can
a chance to get a
still
cookie.
use it for like
great.
trading in
Yes.
for Gulliver or selling for cash.
Very true,
Yeah.
very true. Those essences were very useful for crafting and for inviting villagers to come from the maps that you would collect too.
Yes.
So that was
Very
they're always
useful.
important. But yeah, so that was fun to have that. That was a flurry of activity for the last the month of Pocket Camp for sure. That
Yeah.
was really fun.
Yeah.
Especially if you had a stockpile of gifts to distribute. That was extra
Exactly.
fun.
And or if you were just learning how the mechanics of this game that was about to go away worked.
You're just like, oh, this is new to me. What fun. Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was,
Aw.
so actually, in case anyone's wondering that's listening, I did play the last month of Pocket Camp.
Yay.
Sarah very kindly reminded us that we have 1 month left. So if
That's
you want
right.
to play, get in on
Classic.
it.
Just
So
if you
I
want it for memories.
did, and
memories.
it was such a throwback to like participate in a bug collecting
Right?
flower
Oh my
event,
gosh.
and then a couple gyroid hunts.
Yep.
And I was,
was-
like, wow, I remember all this stuff.
It was fun.
One thing I noticed is that they don't call them gyroidites, right? Where did they used to call them gyroidites in the game, or is that
Aren't they? What do they call them now?
They call them mini gyroids.
Oh, really? Or is
Mi-
it the? Was it just the mini gyroids, or what you get for you when you build them?
But even the collection of the ones you've collected are now
Really?
called mini gyroids.
I did not even
not
notice
called
they were
gyroidites.
calling them gyroids.
And I was so confused. I was like, wait, are these mini gyroids because I'm collecting them, or are they what? And so then I went to see like the ones that I actually found versus the ones that I crafted.
Right.
And they're both called mini gyroids.
Mini gyroids. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think they sometimes still refer to them as gyroidite because I remember once I read it and I was surprised they weren't gyroidites plural. It was just gyroidite as used as the plural term. And I was like, have I been saying that wrong? Because I've been saying gyroidites
Oh
pluralized.
no.
When that-
we
but
didn't
maybe-
get their plurals correct. I don't know.
But maybe that was the reason they changed them to mini gyroids because like this is too confusing.
It's
Some
too
people
many
are
letters.
saying-
It's like another letter to add on.
Yeah, it's like it's a word that is a weird word that we made up for the game. Gyroid. Gyroidite is like, why are we doing this?
Even weirder.
And a gyrior is when it's still
pluralizing it.
in the atmosphere or before it goes into Earth's atmosphere. And the gyroidite is when it lands. And that's
I see what you're doing. So gyroidites come from the top of the cave.
Right, because they hang
And
tightly to
mini
the top of the
gyroids come from
cave.
the bottom of the
They-
cave, right?
The mini gyroids. Yes, gyroidites hang tightly to the
gyroid
ceiling.
Yeah.
And
Gyroid
the
mites
gyroidites might grow
on
up
the
to
mountains.
Yeah,
ceiling.
and gyroid tights come.
Yes. Correct. These are
Yeah.
all the right terms.
It's accurate.
I'm glad this is why we're here, listeners, to help you understand the various terminology used. We are also learning. So if you know better, let us know.
Yeah, and if anyone knows why they changed it from gyroidite to mini gyroid officially, not just our theory reason, please tell us. Very
Yeah, that's
curious.
wild. I love
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yeah. And as far as I know, we're still going to get mini gyroid events in this
It seems like
Pocket
it
Camp Complete.
because
So that'd
they
be fun.
said there will be events for the next few months and
Yes.
or like for the next year almost, right?
Yes.
It wasn't a whole year; it was like to July.
It's new events until September.
oh
September of 2025, which is
So,
great. So October is when it's going to start
9-10 months.
recycling.
Yeah,
And there will still be peppered in repeat events as well, but it's going to be mixed. So that's nice.
yeah.
A mixture of events.
One thing to note as I'm trying to purchase this is it will
Yes.
not let me use my Google Play balance.
I
to
tried.
purchase.
Same. It wouldn't
That's
let
so
me.
weird.
It's very annoying.
I wonder why is that? That's peculiar. I wonder if it's because it's not enough to if you don't have enough to
I have
cover the entire cost.
$10.20.
You have exactly enough.
You
You have
should have been able to
21 cents
cover
more
it.
than you need.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is a
Yeah.
very strange thing.
It
Perhaps this
says
is
it's
something we
declined. My Google
Sorry,
Play balance
your
was
Google.
declined.
I guess Google's
They-
money is no
yeah,
good to
they-
Nintendo.
They cut your Google Play card in front of you.
So embarrassing. Oh my gosh. That's
So wild.
weird.
Rude.
So
Just
just
so
want to
rude.
say you cannot
Yeah,
use
just
your
good to
Google Play
know.
months.
You have to use
Good
your
to know.
actual human money.
What? But we saved up those free points.
I know.
I'm sorry to hear that. That's so
You
weird.
have to just find a different game to give money to. And
That's right.
Hopefully it works on
Nintendo?
that because I don't know.
You know
Super
what? What a weird
frustrating.
choice. Because you can't even put that money towards the new Pocket Camp Complete gameplay because you can't use
you
money
can't
in it.
buy leaf tokens. They are not a
Strange.
viable. They are
Correct.
only earned and found in the
I
ground.
guess I'll just have to
and
buy a movie or
shaken
something
from
now.
trees.
An audiobook or a
Or
real
like
book.
two. You could rent
Ooh.
two movies.
Hey,
rental movies.
wait! I got a real.
I got a real
complaint.
complaint.
Aw,
Yeah.
it's been a while since Leash had a complaint.
Aw, we love it.
What
It's
the fudge?
what the fudge,
What the
indeed.
fudge, indeed.
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
That's really it's really cheap. It's really
Yeah,
cheap.
that's really weird. I don't understand why they. Do you think it's a Nintendo thing or do Google Play for some reason would stop the funds going through?
I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of issue because I'm gonna be honest. I've had this problem with several things with my Google Play funds. Like if certain transactions, it just like doesn't know it's there. I don't know.
That's peculiar. Maybe it's like when it's a larger app purchase rather than just like I want to say microtransaction, but they're not always microtransactions. You know, like a in-app purchase. Is that the only thing it's good for? I feel like I've purchased apps with Google Play money before, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe things have
Yeah,
changed.
there might be a difference if you're just buying the former Leaf tickets for
Oh, I
a
definitely
certain
use
amount
Play
of
points for that.
play points, but to buy the actual game, like maybe that's different. So maybe it's microtransactions versus Mario. walking through the-
Mario,
Oh,
he's so
man.
cute.
All right, so I'm
Mario
downloading
Kart.
this. I'm downloading
Oh
this.
my gosh, she's doing it!
I totally forgot about Blather's treasure maps.
Yes.
Which
You can
is bringing me
auto-complete
back-
them now.
Yes, we
It's
love the
bringing me
autocomplete.
back memories to
yeah.
Little Lion Cake, who I don't know if you remember,
Yes.
he loved doing those for me. Before
Because
there
you
was
did
autocomplete.
love doing those.
I did
Yes,
not love that.
yes. No,
And that brought him so
yes.
much. He was just a little guy.
Because he could just
Yes,
press.
it's
He was
ages
just
ago.
pressing. And he's like, Mom, I got
Advancing
you
the
stuff.
map, playing
Mom,
the
I
map.
got you some gold
Sunrise,
thingies.
sunset.
Oh, now he's a big boy. Oh, now he's graduated and he's moved
And
out
now
on
he
his
looks
own.
at this silly game and goes, oh, I can do more.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's so sweet, though. What a sweet memory.
Aw.
But yes, you can
Blather's
do
maps.
Auto Trek now.
Yeah, the
which
auto
is
trek is great.
nice.
I
And
think
to
we
get,
had auto trek before, right? That wasn't. I think I had.
Yeah,
that
it's
at
quite
some point.
possible. Well, it was
I thought you had to use leaf tickets only. Now they have other ways to
maybe.
auto trek.
Oh, well,
Maybe.
but at least before it turned into Pocket Camp Complete, you could use it depending on the item. You could use Auto Trek.
That's true. That's true. And
So,
maybe
I
it
mean,
wasn't
just-
always leaf tickets, depending on what the reward system was.
Well,
right?
I can tell you, you couldn't use leaf tickets to get the leaf ticket.
No,
ones.
that's very true.
Right.
You could only use bells, for
But
the
you
leaf
could use
ticket
a
maps.
lot of bells. Like you would go
Yes.
through your stockpile of bells.
Oh yeah,
to
like
go through a leaf
especially
ticket.
the what was it like a 10 leaf ticket batch? That was the one that you could do like 250,000 bells just to finish that.
I
one up
mean,
or more.
minimum. Like sometimes it was like 400,000 bells or something.
so many
But what
bells.
I like is that because the only ones that really matter to me are the character ones.
Oh, yeah, for
and you
sure.
can use essences for that, which is great.
Yes,
So you
that's
just
great
click
for
auto
essences.
complete as long as you have about 100 essences lying around. Usually it uses more like 60 or 70, and boom,
Ta-da!
got him. Got him. I got
forgot
Scoot
all
today.
about
I got
essences.
Scoot today.
Scoot, welcome Scoot.
Scoot's
Oh my
finally
gosh.
with the
in-
undies on his head.
in the game.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
I guess that's my reveal. I've been playing Pocket Camp Complete.
The secret is out. What? What? Oh my gosh, I've got to confess, I too have been playing Pocket Camp Complete.
And I have
It's
to
very-
confess that I have not.
That's
I'm
okay.
playing it now.
But you're downloading
But
it,
it's exciting.
and if you play it now,
Aw.
you play it later. You do have it, and
I
that's
don't
that's
know.
great.
I-
That's good and great.
It's old times. It's for memories. It's
For
for
old
it's for
time's
fun
sake.
sweets. For old
It's
time's
like
sake,
when I
right?
went back to City Folk for a while.
Aw.
Oh, City Folk. Oh my goodness.
was
What a
fun.
gem. I wish there was a way to play City Folk on Switch or one of the modern consoles.
Yes, and I wish that they
That comes out
upresed
in the
it.
future. Yes. Oh my gosh. Seeing those old, boy, oh boy, looks really
Maybe
rough
they
on
could
HD
spend
TVs.
time doing that. If
Yes.
they're not gonna like give us a new game for like another decade,
Oh gosh, please, not that long.
at least they could like
Can you
yeah,
like, do new
like they
versions
brought
of
us
the
all
old
those other old games into the little NES consoles and things. Like, come on.
Oh man, so true, so true, so true.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
speaking
what
of bringing
else?
back things, I mean, while we're on that subject, if I could skip ahead to another item aside from Pocket Camp,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to enjoy music from Nintendo things, near,
Yes.
far, current, old,
Wherever
all
you
the
are.
above, wherever you are, there's a lovely little Nintendo music app that's free if you're
Yes.
subscribed to Nintendo's online service, which you probably do if you played Animal Crossing New Horizons. And it's a lovely little free service with just loads and loads of Nintendo music, and they're putting in more music from other Nintendo games. They just added Splatoon 2 music, which is great. It's so fun. They make playlists for you. You can have, if you have a favorite song or two, you can put them on loop.
I'm listening right now to
Bananas.
the ad.
Are you? Oh,
I
that's
was going
sweet.
to say, Joelle's not going to know any of these songs, though, because she doesn't play with her sound on.
I don't, but that's what's great. It's all new to me.
Oh, I love it. So this is a great way to
I will never be
discover
able to
Nintendo
like
music.
listen to a song and go, oh, that's from that one game, because I'll just be like, this sounds nice.
That's so perfect. So yes, whether you're discovering Nintendo music for the first time or
Sarah.
listening to old favorites. Yes, Leash.
Don't they have the KK Slider songs?
They do. They have all the KK Slider songs. Well, I don't know if I
Oh,
should say
boy.
all, but all the New Horizons ones. So it's actually like the KK Slider covers of the live songs, kind of, with his lovely whap weep whap whap ow voice. It's very sweet. Yeah. So you can dig all the sweet KK Slider jams. What?
I was just
Joelle
thinking
still
that would
doing
be a fun project to take all the KK Slider songs, redo them, and add lyrics to them.
Well, I can tell you, you can check out Spotify, and there are people who have already done that for a lot of KK Slider songs.
Well,
There's-
that could be a fun thing to go look into and see
Oh,
what they've
yeah.
done, and then we
my
could
gosh.
like rate our favorite.
Yeah,
KK
that'd be really
Slider
fun. Oh my gosh,
artists.
yes. I know I really like there's one that's a cover of the KK Bubblegum, which is the
I like Bubblegum. That's a good one. If I liked any KK Slider song, it would be that one.
that's really
Because
sweet.
it's the
But yeah,
one she
checking out.
knows.
It's the one I
That's right, it's one
know.
you know. JB, a song you listen to. I love it. That's so sweet. But yeah, I want to check out. That's a great thing. Look at the lyrics, and I can assure you, there's got to be KK Slider songs that don't have lyrics. And if you don't like the lyrics, you could make your own, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
So don't let just because it's been done before, don't let it stop you from making your own version. That's what I want to
Yeah.
say. Mish, mish, mish.
Mish, 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 mish.
Oh my gosh, the KK Slider music. Oh my gosh. Do we
What
want
else?
to talk about before taking a break? Do you want to talk about one more? Do you want to do the
Oh.
JB something to
I'll
share?
go quick. I'll
Yeah,
go quick.
yeah.
I did another Lego set sometime in the last month, and I decided to do Dodo Airlines.
Oh my
And-
gosh,
And
yes.
it's super adorable. The plane is the absolute best part.
Yes. That's a propeller. It looks so
It
cute.
has all the pieces, and it's got the it's a seaplane, so it's got the little
Oh,
things at the
pontoons.
bottom, the pontoons at the bottom. It comes with Tangy.
Oh,
For whatever
look
reason,
at
Tangy is part of the Dodo Airlines thing,
Tangy.
and so she can greet you right at the gate.
She's so friendly.
On the inside
Oh yes.
of Dodo Airlines, did I actually get an inside?
Oh, I
picture
don't think
of
we have
that?
an interior picture. Tell us what's in there.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
There's not a lot. It's like a machine, and there's the plant. You know, the plant in the corner. They got the
Oh,
plant.
right. Okay.
They have the gates you walk through, but there's no whichever one is not there. Orville,
No Orville.
Wilbur.
Or Wilbur is
Orville.
the guy that flies, I think,
Okay,
and Orville
so there's
is
no
the guy
Orville.
who's the.
So it's an unmanned.
So you're saying there's a chance
Free-
there could be another
planes.
Lego kit in the
Free
future
plane
that will
rides.
have Orville.
They might.
Free-
I wonder if they'll just like release like a mini fig
I would
collection at some
love
point.
it if they just would let us
Yeah.
buy all the little minifigs of our heart's desire. For
I tried to
Animal
see
Crossing.
because everything comes with like a part number, and so I actually
Yes.
went to see if you can order individual parts, and you can't buy those individual parts on their own
It's because
because
they know we want them.
I was like, you could get all of the characters without buying the whole sets. Yeah,
It's because they know we would purchase the sets because we want the characters. Oh, they've seen through our
they're very
They
love
smart.
know.
of the
They're
characters.
very smart. And when the next set comes out, you better believe it's gonna be, that's gonna be great. Anyway, this was super fun, and they give you another flag. They give you a whole Dodo Airlines like
gosh.
banner
I
at the
love
top.
The inner tubes for the life rings on the dock.
Yes.
It's so cute.
Yes, that's super cute. There's the upper tower,
Yes. Like
for,
the overlook radar, wherever that
mhm,
kind of like
mhm.
air traffic control hangs
Yeah.
out. Oh
It's
man.
just super cool, and it has a whole it has the official pier that you have
Yeah.
in your game, so you can walk down the side. The plane has a spot you can sort of tuck into on the side there. It's just fun, and it has a
Cute.
little beach area. So I'm waiting for all the beach stuff to come out and
Nice.
continue on. Maybe there already is one and I haven't built it yet, but yeah, I'm
That's
just gonna
wonderful.
keep building these. At some
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Little
You can
by
have,
little.
It's gonna be
Little by-
great. I love it. I love the airport. The airlines is so sweet. Did the autumnal tree come with that, or is that with a part of another kit?
I think that came from a different kit. Yeah.
Ah, it looks so cute with that.
But yeah,
conjunction.
I what I did is I attached it all in a form of how I wanted my island at some point. So I have Dodo Airlines in the front, and I have the town hall just a little bit off and to the left. I have
Amazing.
Maple hanging out, planting
Your
her
special bonus
pumpkins.
maple.
My
Maple
my
came
bonus
free with
maple.
purchase. That's right.
Bonus maple.
We got our bonus
Mapies.
maple. Yeah.
Oh,
all sorts of
my
stuff.
Gosh, I love it. That looks so good. It just looks so cozy and cute. I also have to say I love the attention to detail for Tangy, that she even has the little dimples from the orange. You can see them on her face. She's so cute.
Oh
Like a
yeah,
little-
yeah. The little white dots or whatever.
Yeah.
Little
It's
subtle dots.
Subtle orange on
And she's
pale
got her
orange on
pink ear
orange.
innards.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love an ear innard. Very good.
We do love ear innards in this podcast.
fans.
If you listening didn't know,
True.
Yeah.
Ear innards, very important.
it also came with. Do you see in one of them? There's a blurry red blob on the left, on the bottom left.
yes, is that
on
a
the
crab?
beach. It's a crab.
Oh my gosh.
It comes with a couple rocks and a crab and a little water scene.
I see the
Yeah.
water. Ah. Oh, it looks so cool.
Love it.
Very, very cool. Very good work, JB. I love your building skills. Please share them anytime you
Yeah.
like.
Skills.
The other thing I
You'll
was starting
see
to
it.
think about was like once I build all the sets I have, I'm gonna have like holes to fill, like paths
Oh.
and things like that. And you could actually go and buy all
There's
of
all
these,
the
like all
bits.
the bases. You could buy like
Mhm.
a bunch of the
Yes.
bases and fill in all the holes, and
Oh my gosh.
you know, you can then make your own pattern,
Yes. Oh
like
my gosh.
flooring and stuff. I'm like, this is gonna be fun
You're gonna
at some point.
You're gonna have like a whole island of like a whole like
That's what someone
connected
did.
island. Oh
Someone
my
like
goodness, I
and they
love
even did like the terraforming. Like someone really
it.
went
Whoa,
to town with
that's
their
brilliant.
sets. Yeah.
A plus, brilliant. Yes. I
Yes.
expect to see the terraformed island. It's going to take over your house. It's going to be amazing.
No, in fact, and I didn't know where to put it, and the cats were having too much fun with it, so I took it apart in chunks for now,
Oh.
and it's in a shelf in my
For the
office, so.
safety of the pieces and the kitties.
Until I can like get it properly put together. Like I want to put on like a platform Lego,
Housed.
like floor thing. You know what those are called? Like the big 12 by
Oh.
30
Foot,
things.
12 by 30 feet. 12,
Inches.
a full-
Dots, pegs, holes,
miniature
whatever.
train garden encased in lucite that'll be protect the
Yes,
cats from
That's
it.
that's actually what I want to do. Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
we're
walk into
it's
it.
gonna be like the train room, but it's for my Animal Crossing Lego island. Yeah.
I love it. Maybe you can rent out the Brookside Gardens Conservatory one season, and you can have a whole Lego Animal Crossing island exhibit.
These are all just a bunch of sets that I built.
It'd be so epic. Yeah, but what is a train garden if not many sets put together with
That's true.
cute things?
That's
I love
true.
it.
Love it.
On that note, I think it's a good time to take a little break. And
Take a
then
break.
We'll come back
Break.
a little more. Yeah, a break.
Drink.
Guys, are we ready? Are you
Gulp,
okay
gulp,
with
gulp,
break?
gulp, gulp.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Sorry.
I'm ready.
I was
All right.
finishing my
going.
beverage.
Let's keep going.
Oh, beverage. Well, to keep it going, we can talk about things. Things like
We talk about things on the show, right?
yes. We go down the river of dreams, and then we fall down into fashion. And we're walking in the middle of the. Do we have a song for
Is it
that?
Fashion Falls?
Yeah. For your cards.
Oh,
For
you
your
know, I didn't even
cards.
think of that being Fashion Falls, but it
Oh,
should be
it
because I
should be.
should. No,
It
it
should
should because
be.
I love the outfit. So yes,
Yes.
Fashion Falls fits your life.
Yeah. It's fashion.
Fashion.
So
Fashion
since JB, you broke the news that we are in fact playing Pocket Camp Complete.
Yeah, we're playing complete, and I have Sarah's card, and I have my card, and Sarah and I both have Happy Helpers right now.
Yes. So cute.
I want to give everyone exactly one guess to decide who Sarah's Happy Helper is.
I was so excited about this. So excited.
And by everyone, I mean people listening that we can't hear right now.
I was
At
going
least
to say I already know.
you already know. But you didn't need to see the picture to guess, right? You knew it was going to be our friend Beryl, right?
No.
oh,
It could have very well have been Marshall.
Oh,
I know. I do love
Marshall is an
Marshall too.
option?
It's true.
That's
It's true.
true.
It's true.
That's true. Marshall
But
would have been a good option.
I've got to
but
say,
it's Beryl.
It's barreled. But I was so excited to finally get barreled because I had to work through so many islands because I hadn't played for a while.
I
So
just got barreled myself like a
Yeah.
few days ago. Yeah.
And honestly, I've got so many characters to discover on islands yet, so I have to set them free. And it was just like I kept refreshing,
To
and I'd
set
be like,
them
"Oh,
free.
it's another new island."
They're still stuck in a map box.
No, they're still stuck out there.
Oh,
They're just
yeah.
they're like not
That's
activated
how you get
yet.
Friends.
Yes. You can go to the
Yeah.
island,
Oh my
send junk to
God.
Gulliver.
And then you get a map,
Yes.
and then the map you auto complete it if you want, or you could just press the button 100 times. And then you get your friends, and then you have to invite your friends into your place of home, your
or
campsite.
you can just assign them to be your happy helper since
Yes.
that's free for everybody now,
also
and
true.
it can be your little sidekick, and it's really sweet.
I
And you
love
can
that
dress
the
them
Happy
up.
Helper is free now because
It's great.
that's a great feature because it's
true.
it's cute to have a little companion that you could dress up
Oh yeah,
whenever you want.
totally adorable.
Like I don't really like walking around my campsite and saying hi to all the campers because it's kind of like, oh, you're here still, okay. But one, if I can focus on one,
yes,
it's great. So it's my buddy. So
Yeah.
I have Eric
handsome Eric with his cute antlers, his little moose
with his
antlers.
antlers. Eric's so sweet, and Eric and I are currently wearing adorable matching outfits. They're like kind of autumn winter vibes, more like winter, but
Sure.
the outfit
Cozy.
that my little dude, my little lady is currently wearing is truly the greatest outfit they've ever had in Animal Crossing ever.
I love it.
And I'm so happy I have it now, and now I want to find it in real life because I would wear the heck out of this adorable dress with sweater. And it's
Yes.
cats. It's
It's
cats with bow
cats.
ties.
It's
Cats
very
and bow
cute.
ties.
It's
And it's
so
a very
cute.
adorable pattern.
Just little playful cat silhouettes.
And they had the red and white striped stockings.
Oh my gosh, I just bought those today.
And
Love
I
it.
was like, oh, I bet Sarah loves
I
these.
did. I totally got those. I was like, oh my gosh, this is one step away from the blue and white stockings that are the stockings of my Animal Crossing dreams that I have not yet gotten, but they might
God,
exist.
so good. It's so good. We're so close.
Cute.
And then what the other thing they've been doing a lot of is like these hoods where like they make your hair cute.
Yes.
But then the hoods give you like, ears of some
Yes.
kind. And the most recent one, these antlers are adorable, but the one I had just before was those little floppy ears.
Oh,
Was
like
it
My Melody, or not My Melody, like Cinema Roll ears, kind of like the
kind
floppy
of
dog ears.
Yeah, they're like floppy. Like I
Yeah.
thought of it as sort of like a bunny with the ears flopped
Oh,
down.
a lop
Lop
bunny,
ear.
of course. Yes.
Or maybe I was a sheep ear, I think is actually what it was.
Oh,
think it was
oh
sheep.
my gosh, they had those cute
Lambs
Yeah,
ears?
like the little lambs. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
lambs without
like-
their ears cropped. They're
Yeah,
cute little
yeah,
floppy
they're little
ears.
floppy ears. So yeah, that was a really great hood I was wearing for a while until I found the antlers hood. So
They're so sweet. though.
yeah.
Very, very cute. They've been doing some good fashion accessories, and I
So
see
much
that
good
both
stuff.
you and Eric are holding cute items.
Yes, the holding items was also brand new to me. I think
Was it
they
new?
released it like just before I stopped playing
Oh,
because I
yeah.
did have the Timmy and Tommy like
Yes.
handheld flags as like the very
That's
first handheld
right.
item.
Because as soon as when New Horizons came out, that was
That
the
was the big
tie-in.
yeah.
That was
so
new.
so literally like that was where time stopped for me in Pocket Camp for the last several
Wow.
years.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
really so. Yeah, that must have been exciting because the handheld items are so sweet. It
It's
looks
great.
like you've got like
It's
cute
great
little
for a little
binocular
while.
opera
I just
glasses.
had him holding my shopping bags because he's my helper, so he's holding my shopping bags.
Oh, I love
And now
it.
I have opera glasses. He's holding a cute white teddy
Cozy
bear. Oh
Sweet.
man, all the
Sweet.
cute things.
Oh my gosh, and that makes to take us over to another thing. I know we talked earlier about the handheld bird items or the
Yes.
hat-held bird items.
Tell
So
us
my
about
little
your outfit,
character,
Sarah.
I have the cute little Java finch that was one of the little handheld items from. I think that was a cookie item, and now I'm blanking on what it came from.
No,
Maybe it was an event?
there was like a Forest Friends.
Oh, the
something.
Forest Friends. The Forest Friends. The finch, I don't think was from that set, but the
wasn't?
squirrels and the little hawk were.
Oh, okay, because I was holding a squirrel in my hand, and I had a burb on my head.
There
It
was
was the best.
those things. The Forest Friends had such a variety of cute things because they had the hawk in their hand, they had a squirrel in your hand. So I had I bought the squirrel for a different thing. So I had a squirrel in my head and a squirrel in the hand, which I thought was the best combination. I almost use that as my
A
forever
squirrel
outfit.
in hand is worth more than two in the bush.
Yes, that's definitely the saying. I've never heard it
That's
said
it,
the other way.
right?
That's definitely
Right?
it. Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of the I just realized something important about these outfits.
Yes.
These were the forever outfits. Because if a friend was connected to us, that is the outfit that they will see us wearing forever, unless we give them a new card of our
Oh,
character.
so if I change my outfit 100
Oh.
times, you'll never see it?
I believe that's
You'll
correct, since there's
never
no
know.
online connectivity, so we don't
You'll
get those
never know.
updates.
Because have you changed your picture
I have.
recently?
I have my
I'm
current
so
outfit. I can
curious
share what I think I took a picture of this. Let me see if I can
So
throw it in there
curious.
so you can get it.
Let me see if I can
Because
find-
something else, speaking
Wow.
of Fashion Falls adjacent stuff. Oh, sorry, I should also say I'm wearing the cute like Maiko outfit that's like the Shrine Maiden with
Oh,
the red
yeah,
dress
same.
and the white top, and I've got the fox ears. And Beryl has an adorable autumnal wreath and a
Oh,
very
it's so cute. And
sweater.
he's so happy with that big old smile.
He's so precious. He's the cutest little dude. But something else that's lovely about fashion related things is now you can use many designs that were from custom designs from New Horizons that you make in the app of Animal Crossing New Horizons. You can import into Pocket Camp now, which is something that I think we had asked for many a time.
I
There was
saw
no
that,
way
but I
to
didn't
do
know
that.
what it was, and I haven't gotten to it yet. So if I have a thing I saved for New Horizons in my
Yeah, you can use if you pull it, you can search out a thing in New Horizons and see if it'll work. You can save it as like a design in. Actually, sorry, you can enter in the code in Pocket Camp Complete, and it'll let you. Many codes work. And I'd recommend actually putting in the designer code because you can go through their designs and see if it's accessible. And I don't know what the rule is of what makes things accessible in Pocket Camp and what doesn't. I know that things like like dresses, like the kimono style is accessible, hats are
I
accessible,
see.
and
Yeah.
some of the designs are accessible. I
Custom
haven't figured out why, because I have a lot of designs that don't work, and I don't know if it's because they're not properly tagged as certain designs, so they don't go through correctly. But I do have the one Fair Isle sweater that I designed for our Canada our episode is
Yeah.
available, and I have that in.
Aw.
So I just posted that in the I posted it in the Fashion Falls section, so you can
So
see
I
my
would have to
current outfit.
go and find the codes, even of something that I created. I'd have
That's
to go and find the
correct.
code.
You'd have to enter in your creator code
Okay.
to have in there. But I love
But
that it's
yeah,
an
you
option.
can do that. You can get a hat. You can get a dress,
The fans, I think they said they're supposed to still work, and I don't know if that's something that you could
t-shirt,
just. Yeah, so it should be an option. You can get custom designs. That's just a big thing.
umbrella,
I guess
umbrella.
the umbrellas are so cute,
And
I
that's
guess
a
it's,
handheld item right there.
perhaps it's since it's not online connectivity to any rando person. There's no online connectivity. Perhaps Nintendo thought it was safe to be able to have custom designs, because we were
Yeah.
denied the entire life of Pocket Camp regular. We couldn't have custom designs. Now we
Oh, and you
can.
can put your creator ID in, so
Yes,
you
the
can see
creator ID.
everything as opposed to just the
Exactly.
design ID.
So you can scroll through
I
and
could
see
see
what's
all the things I
active.
made if I put my creator ID in.
Right. And again,
Cool.
some things may not come through, so
Sure.
they might not say they're
It'll
custom.
restrict things
Yeah.
that are the wrong shape for what's available,
or not labeled correctly. I'm not sure what the rule is.
Okay.
I'm wondering what I might want to go back to New Horizons and see if I can edit things to make them accessible,
Yeah.
because I had so many designs. I was like, I can't have any of these. I have like 3 designs I can access right now, which I was surprised
Oh
about.
yeah. Wow.
I
Okay.
made a lot of junk. There's so much stuff out there. But yeah, so more fashion.
That's so fun having your own custom stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing the new. If you made a new camper card, I'm not seeing it.
Oh,
in my
it's not a
thing.
camper card. It was just a screen capture
Yeah,
of that was just showing my new outfit.
But
Although
yeah,
I
I
am-
just don't think it changes. Like if
Oh, I
You're-
see what you're saying
I'm
in your app.
confirming.
Thank you for
unless you give me your
confirmation.
QR code and then I can
Right, and then I can
rescan it.
But what if? And I guess if I don't change my card, it would still have the same outfit, I presume. Because the card for me, if it's the one that if I already exported the outfit. Ooh, that's an interesting question. If I've exported the card, will the QR code only contain the outfit that I'm wearing? And I'm guessing that's the answer. The QR code probably contains the very look of my character as shown on that character card.
Right.
So
So you could have a whole bunch of cards and people could collect
Yeah.
all of your different
Have
looks.
the different looks. That's interesting. Could you have multiple
wonder if
instances
you-
of the same character?
I'm very curious about that. Can we? We'll have
Okay,
to
that's
test
going to
this
be
out.
investigation.
Send me some QR code screenshots.
Yes,
and
I will have to
test
do.
this out.
Investigate
I'll
multi-character.
change my outfit a whole bunch of times and send you some QR codes. Yeah.
And then I'll have so many JBs and Erics in my camp in Whistle Pass. It'd be so cute.
Speaking of friends, I
Yes.
got a very random message from
yes, please share.
our dear friend Gigi.
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 Gigi is a person that reached out to me, and it was so lovely to hear from her.
So sweet.
And she's like, "You gave me bugs, and I don't know how you did it."
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "I don't think I can give you bugs.
Right.
I don't know why I gave you bugs. I can't. I
How
don't.
did
I
this
don't have a
happen?
button. How did I give you bugs?" And so I literally wrote back and went, "I have no idea, but I know at Whistle Pass, like you can help people in the
Yes.
quarry."
True.
And that was all I knew at the time, so that's what I wrote back. And then later that day,
Mhm.
I went to Whistle Pass, and Gabby, of all people, our friend Gabby,
Yeah.
gave me a whole bunch of gifts, including some bugs.
Ta-da!
And I was like, okay, but no one else gave me anything. So it's like it seems like one friend a day or one friend every period of time
I think
might
that's true.
give you a pile of gifts at Whistle Pass.
And I also have to say that aside from that, you can randomly get bugs gifted into your garden as well from random friends. And because it'll still be, if you have open flowers in your garden
Yeah.
that you've planted and haven't plucked and are just still waiting for bugs, there will be bugs that appear there, and it'll say it was dropped off by someone. Even
But
though you
Does
can't.
it give you like a name of a real friend?
It shows a picture. I'll see if I have any right now.
But that's completely RNG. Sort of.
Exactly. It's
Okay.
an RNG thing just from people that you've added to your list of Whistle Pass friends.
Okay, Gigi, we got you your answer. So
Yes.
those are the two ways I have accidentally
Yeah.
not with any awareness gave you bugs.
Right. So it's like you're helping without even having to take any action. on your end.
Amazing.
Oh shoot, mine are empty right now, so I don't know what the chance is of that, but it does happen. I can confirm. I'll have to take a screenshot next time just to make sure that I'm not making it up and that it is actually a thing. But it's nice. It's nice to
Yeah.
have other, because I was like, oh, it's sad that you can't get like the helpers of like
And
donations.
it just, you feel
bugs.
kind of helpless when you're collecting bugs and you just need like one more. And like, how do you do it? You have to be patient.
Go and talk to Whistle Pass friends. Maybe they'll give you some.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of Whistle Pass, like
Yes.
how you mentioned the quarry, you can get help for friends.
Yeah,
You need
and you
3
only need
friends.
3, not 5, which
True.
is great.
And
Sometimes they say no. You said no to me, Sarah.
no, wait, did I? That's so cute. I was wondering if they ever said no. I haven't had anybody say
On the
no yet, but I've
first
only tried it a few
day,
times.
I asked you, and you went,
No,
shook your
thanks.
head, and it said,
Wow.
Rar appears to be busy right now.
Wow,
She's
Rar.
just Wow. Sorry,
Wow.
You were just standing there at Whistle
Little
Pass. You don't
Rar.
understand. Not helping me go to the quarry.
I was just like, oh my gosh,
She was
another
like,
person.
look at the time. Ugh.
Oof. Man, I just can't imagine having to like go and deliver bugs while I'm sitting here at Whistle Pass enjoying myself. Ugh, no.
This sounds like a burden. I don't.
Wow.
It's a hard. It's a hard.
I'm
no for
here
me.
to chill. There's a KK Slider concert coming up in about 5 hours, and I have to be first in line.
That's right. I've been standing here this whole night. And
Yes.
Look, have you seen how packed it is here? What if I give up my spot?
Yes,
and there's like 2
the
other
smattering of people at the concert.
people. Oh my gosh. Oh,
You know
but
what's great? When the concert's going on, you could walk in between the people and talk to them, and there's plenty of room. I'm just saying,
There's
it's
plenty
a
of-
smattering of.
I don't know. I would have lost that epic spot. I can't give it up. I was standing there for hours, JB. But something. I mean, I hope that hopefully I'll be more willing to help out next time. I'm just saying. But
Yeah, I
that
think
time,
you helped another time. You're fine. You're fine.
That's
we're
good to
we're
hear.
square now. We're square.
But did you know you can ask? I was surprised to learn you can ask multiple times as well. So you can enter the quarry more than once. It's not just
I
limited
saw
to one
that.
time
You
a
just
day.
keep going back.
Yeah.
Going back.
So that's pretty cool. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice. So even though you can't buy extra times with Leaf Pass tickets, actually, come to think that, I wonder if you can buy extra times in the quarry with Leaf tokens, which is you probably can. But why would you?
I think Leaf tokens is one time actually.
Okay, so
Because I
but
did
why would
use
you do
Leaf
it?
tokens to go
Okay.
into the quarry just
Well, there
just
you
to
go.
see.
Just
Because
check
it's
and
not
see.
expensive.
No,
So
it's
the other thing
true.
about
That's
Leaf
lovely.
tokens
Mhm,
is that at least right now they're abundant.
Yes, it's
Like,
true. It feels
I
very.
had like 500 just when I logged in for the first time, and then I bought a whole bunch of stuff and used it in a whole bunch of ways. I bought a bunch of cookies, and then I still had like 350 like the
Yes.
next day.
Wow.
They're just handing it out.
We love it. We love to hear it,
We
and it's
love
great
it.
that you can. So, like items that you wanted to get from current Leaf current fortune cookies, you can access them with Leaf tokens.
Yep.
And you can access the back catalog of all the cookies with the
Yeah, because
special coupons.
that was a special add-on you would do, like it was the fashion plan or something. I think that something
Right.
gave you cookie
Yes,
access.
that's true. It was
There
like
was-
you could get
there's
5
one
cookies
of-
for free a month in
Yeah.
the original Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
Yeah.
But now it's
And
just
now,
accessible.
so now they're letting you, but you have to have these complete tickets or whatever they're called.
yeah,
in
they
order
look
to
like
buy
little
them.
golden. Oh shoot, what
They
are
look
they
like golden
called?
tickets.
Mhm, they
And
do look like
so
golden
what
tickets.
happened to me is that I saw I had these complete tickets, and then went over and bought a bunch of cookies because I was like, oh, these must be for buying cookies. And then yesterday I discovered the whole back catalog. And I was like,
Yes.
oh, I need them for this too.
Yes.
And yeah. So I learned my lesson that I spent all my complete
But it was
tickets.
so exciting.
But like you get more by doing the
Yes.
event, and you get like you earn them eventually
through islands, through Gulliver,
There- yeah.
Gulliver Islands that are available
you
as
complete a
rewards
Gulliver
too.
Island, they give you one. Like so even those, like, while not as abundant as these Leaf tokens,
Sure.
I feel like I've been getting a whole mess of them. So.
Right. And of course the available things of current cookies will change out through the seasons, because right now it's very heavy on the holiday season cookies.
Sure.
So if you want a tropical island cookie, that's definitely not available right now for the discounted costs. But oh my gosh, I just gotta say there were so many cookies that I looked at, and I'm excited you can see all the stuff that were available for the back catalog. There's so many
I
cute
missed
things.
4 years of cookies, and I was scrolling through these, and I'm like, what is this one? Anything that has lights in it or big
Oh.
arches attracted me very quickly.
Did you see there's ones that are like there was the Rudy's airship cookie that I put it in some pictures of some of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy's airship cookie has all these little hot air balloon accessories and balloon accessories, which just made me think of like the dream of merengue and
Merengue and what's his face?
Why did I forget his name? Oh my gosh. How did we forget Merengue's best bud and sweetheart?
Oh, Merengues. Angus.
Angus. Of
Merengues.
course, Merengues.
Merengues.
How could
Thank
we
you,
forget?
Leash. Yeah,
You're
we had to
welcome.
get the combo name together.
That's
that
where Leash
one's
is coming
so
in.
pretty.
as
Rudy's
champion.
See, I remember things.
She's got it. She's got it. Pew, 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 pew.
This
I
new
love it.
fangled stuff that y'all are talking about, I have no idea. And I'm
But
just
we
gonna
all know
quietly let you
Merengues.
guys- But everyone
Merengues,
remembers
true.
Merengues in the hot air balloon.
Yes.
I did build Merengues a
Cute.
retirement diner in
Oh,
New
yes!
Horizons.
That was really cute.
Yeah.
And you gave it I think that it had a lovely beach house vibe in one section of it. That was
Yes.
really, really sweet.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was like beach house upstairs and like a diner downstairs or something. I forget what I did.
Yes, it was so sweet. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so precious. And I was
Sasha's Stargazing cookie is
Oh, I
definitely
love
one of my
that.
favorites. I did get
Super
a
cute.
bunch of these things.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
definitely that was one. I was really lucky that I actually happened to be playing when that was live, so I got a few of those
okay.
naturally through just random cookies,
Yeah,
and I think I
well,
bought
naturally.
two. Well,
Yeah, you got
naturally.
the
Sorry,
Plaza Boulder
correction,
and the Plaza
correction.
Shelter. Fancy you.
Correction. I am
whole
confident
bunch
that I
of mugs.
purchased at least one box of cookies because
Yeah.
I remember I got several mugs in the
I was
same
going to say
cookie
you have
box.
4 mugs there, so that tells me
Yes.
you bought a box of 5 and got
Holy
3 or
cow.
4 mugs.
Yes, and that was with real leaf tickets,
Real money,
guys.
real
Ugh.
actual money, not
But-
this mad money that they just hand out.
I love the Mad Money though, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait for these cookies to come back around to use all those leaf tokens. But I also saw there was the Aurora's Fantastic cookie, which has a hand-holdable whale shark toy, which I thought would be very fun for Leash, and I thought she might enjoy that.
Oh, that is cute.
Mm.
So precious.
It's all this fun
I
aquarium
can't wait
stuff
to
that I
download
don't
it.
want at
I mean,
all.
it's so... I know
Right,
the
right,
little
right.
whale shark. Whale
the
shark.
whale shark.
The whale shark is very cute. It's very cute.
very, very sweet. Yeah, some of
I
the
saw
yes.
one. I saw one in real life when we went to Atlanta. Did we even talk
Wait,
about that?
that's so cool. I don't think we talked about
the
the
Atlanta
whale shark.
aquarium? Oh
You
man.
told us about
you
a whole
told-
bunch of stuff, but I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
the whale
yeah.
shark.
I remember you
So
went
the
to
whale
aquariums.
shark.
I didn't know you saw a whale shark. That's so cool.
Yeah, we went to Atlanta right before the election. And
Oh, recently.
it's a different
Never mind.
time. Yeah,
I was thinking about a
never mind.
different
this is
trip.
the Atlanta,
I think I was
the
thinking about your
Georgia
Seattle
Aquarium.
trip.
Yeah, the Georgia Aquarium. We went down there right before the election, which I don't think we've talked on the podcast since
Yeah,
then.
and that's okay.
I
We
think
won't.
have. That's okay. Yeah.
We can glaze
We'll
over
talk
that
about
other
the
part.
aquariums.
That's the thing
And
that
see
happened.
how
I want to
it
hear
goes.
all about your whale shark experience.
Tell us about the whale shark.
I know
I'd rather-
JB does not like aquariums, but this is a phenomenal aquarium.
So I've heard. Yeah.
And
Yosh.
one of our Cub Scout friends, but they're also like friends.
Nice.
Also ended up going down there at the same time, and their son, who is obsessed with whale sharks, actually got to swim with the whale shark.
No way.
Wow.
So I was like, I'm out.
Oh,
Let me go snuggle my kitten.
But
and
Aw.
hide
that
from
was
this
really it
concept.
was really cool. It was super
That's
duper cool,
amazing.
and it's like it looks like a mall on the inside. Like you can go to different areas and stuff.
Oh,
It's just
wow.
it was just we were there literally all day, and
Yeah.
we
I've heard
could have
it's
gone
like-
more.
that
Yeah.
sounds amazing.
It's like an
It was
event
awesome.
place. Yeah.
Oh my
Could
gosh,
spend all
that
day
sounds so
there.
cool.
Yeah.
Atlanta Aquarium sounds.
Super
So I've heard.
Super cool.
Because I went to that area where they have the aquarium and there's other stuff there too. And I went to all the other stuff.
Fair enough. Yes, and if
about
we ever took you to Atlanta, we would not force you to go to the aquarium. We promise.
No, I'll spend the day in the Coca-Cola museum. You guys do
Oh,
your
that's
thing.
right, Coca-Cola Museum.
We went there too.
Nice. Oh,
That was very
Coca-Cola
fun.
and all the fun.
We tried the cucumber Sprite.
Ooh, what was
They
that
have
like?
some fun flavors
Refreshing.
upstairs.
I
Very,
love
very
it.
fun flavors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sounds
that one
delightful.
you can get in Romania only.
Oh, Romania, you have the delightful cucumber
I'm sorry,
Sprite.
I'm
It makes me
derailing
jealous.
this conversation.
No,
No,
I was
it's
just really
great.
talking about whale sharks, but
Absolutely, absolutely
There was
welcome. It's
also-
crossing with animals. Crossing with animals, guys.
in,
That's part of
in
Pocket.
China, there's
And I'm
a
here.
plum soda that tastes legit like barbecue sauce.
Whoa, that's weird. So it's like spicy plum.
It tastes like
Well,
you're eating.
Barbecue sauce.
It probably has
Barbecue
like Coca-Cola
chips.
flavor plus the plum, and yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense.
It's not Coca-Cola. It's its own thing.
It's its own thing.
It's
Okay.
plum
That's
I
amazing.
love drinking barbecue sauce with my.
And we were just like, oh
dinner.
no. And then there's this terrible. I think I've tried this before. Last time I went to the Coca-Cola place, I can't remember where it is. If it's Italy or Germany, it's definitely a European country. Beverly is the most
Beverly?
disgusting thing you have
It's just
ever
like-
tasted.
it's
But
just
I
called
think
Beverly.
Beverly.
the drink.
And I think
Beverly.
I made this joke when I was there, but it tastes like
Excuse me.
IPAs with the aftertaste of the and I think I said Rar might actually enjoy this because
I do like IPAs. I like the like flowery beers, but I can't imagine. What is the aftertaste?
Well,
Are you
what
saying
is
that's
the aftertaste of? What does
Is
that mean?
That's
it's
the
just so
IPA.
bitter. It's
That's
like
the
a
bitter.
bitter
Yes.
thing, and it tastes okay going down. Like it tastes maybe like a little bit of like a ginger ale or some sort of like fine soda, and then like it hits, and you're just like, oh no. And just watching everyone's expression as I'm like, you gotta try, like random.
You
strangers
gotta
like,
try
yeah,
it.
You gotta try
'cause
Beverly.
Everyone's
This smells
walking
terrible.
up
You gotta
with their
smell it.
tiny
Everyone
little
is just
cups,
like-
and they're like, "Oh no, yeah."
Well,
Oh
they
my
gave
gosh.
they gave us plastic cups that we could take home, souvenir
Oh,
cups, which is
that's
really
fun.
nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
But just watching people's
I
expression.
enjoyed the water
as they're just
fountain
like,
in that room.
and then they're like, oh no.
Now I need to try it to see what it tastes like. And is it something? And is it going to be like, will I have the oh no reaction? Or will I be like, delicious?
This is some of the best beverage I've
You
ever
know what?
had.
The
I think
Beverly
we need to try-
beverage.
I think we need to
Beverly.
try to find Beverly.
I'm
somewhere.
intrigued. Did you say you weren't sure where it was? What country has Beverly?
I think it's Europe somewhere.
the country
the
Europe.
country of, the country of Europe.
No,
That's fair.
I want to say it was Italy, but then I was like, maybe it's not Italy. Maybe because Italy had some good. Here, I'm
It's
gonna look.
called
Gotcha.
Beverly, which is funny because beverage and Beverly have most of the same letters.
Yeah, I guess that's why they name. That's kind of adorable.
It is.
That's a
It
cute
is
name.
Italy.
Italia.
Beverly.
Italian
A carbonated
soda.
soft drink marketed as a non-alcoholic aperitif.
Aperitif.
Oh, the aperitif. So it's like the aperitif is what you drink before a meal. Is that correct?
It says it was discontinued in 2009, but they
Oh.
definitely had it at the Coke factory.
Well, yeah,
so-
the Coke factory has the things that are no longer existent. They have
That's
like
so
they have
fun.
archive flavors in there. Yeah.
So they still, I guess, they
Fascinating.
still produce these in small quantities, so they can have them at the factories. That's
Because
so wild.
this amazing room, and I don't drink soda. You guys know this.
Sure.
So like that room was lost on me. As I said earlier, I like the water fountain.
Yes, yes.
They gave you the cup, and I was like, I'll just have some water. But it's amazing, even though I don't drink any of it. It's just because it's like this big fountain thing, and all the taps and like the different areas, and you could just fill your
Wow.
cup with like pure nonsense. You could do a
Yes.
mix. People were like,
Oh no,
mixes.
the mutant
they were
monster
running
drinks.
around and grabbing like 4 flavors
Oh,
and just
boy. Oof. That's like,
Yes.
like I had raspberry with cucumber.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Joelle,
Wow.
not too common that they do that anymore because they have those combo ones in the corner now where you can pick your own.
Oh, because those red machines that they have at some
the
of the
red
grocery
machine,
stores.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
previously in the tour, it'll give you like this little game where you can create your own based on
Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
flavor palette that you like, and
Oh,
it'll give you
fun.
like the recipe, and then you can make it over there. So.
Oh,
That's
fun.
like a more common. I mean, not to say that you're wrong, because I think that people probably do combo those.
Sure,
things
sure,
too,
sure.
but I think
Classic choice.
But for the ones that are like rare ones, they usually try to taste those as a unique
okay.
flavor.
Sure, I
That
gotcha,
makes
gotcha,
sense.
gotcha.
Yeah, I was
Um,
there 2019, so it's been a while.
Yeah. I typed in Italy Beverly into my Google, and the
Uh-huh.
first thing that shows up is, why is Beverly soda so bad?
Everybody loves it.
What is
And
the
then-
flavor of the drink, Beverly?
AI overview from Google says Beverly soda is often considered bad because of its extremely bitter taste, which is
Bitter.
intentional as it's meant to mimic a traditional Italian aperitif.
Wow.
Essentially, a bitter drink typically consumed before a meal.
Yeah.
Most people are not accustomed to such a strong bitter flavor in a soda, leading to
Bitter.
negative reactions.
I just found this great description from All Recipes. I don't know why it's on All Recipes.
Oh, tell me. What's
If you
this?
ask the right people, they'll tell you Beverly has a citrusy flavor, almost like grapefruit rind. Not grapefruit, grapefruit rind.
Oh,
Grapefruit is
wow.
bitter
Yeah, that is
enough for me.
off-putting. Sure, sure.
Its main ingredients are citric acid, water, and sugar, so it's no surprise that it has that citrusy bitterness, almost like eating the pith of an orange.
Wow. Yeah, like grapefruit. Grapefruit is very astringent, so I can't imagine like a flavoring that is the taste of the rind of the grapefruit sounds like it would be
That
very
makes me-
off-putting.
it makes me
just
just
makes
wanna,
your
like,
mouth
spit.
pucker.
It makes me want to like spit. Like, that kind
Well,
of spit.
Now I've got to try it. I've got to
Yeah,
find
you
it
really do. You
someplace.
gotta,
You
we gotta,
you have to go
track
to
it down.
Vegas or
I've got to go to Vegas. Tim, we got to pack up and go to Vegas because I'm going to try Beverly.
gotta
try the Beverly
on this
soda.
trip.
You know how I'm such a soda connoisseur and I drink virtually no soda. Well, I've got to go to Vegas to try this weird Italian soda.
It was around for 40
so funny.
years.
Wow.
It was introduced in 1969 and was around to 2009. It was around for 40 years.
Oh, I wonder if it was available. I wonder if I tried it because it says they used to have it at Epcot, or they still have it at Epcot's Club Cool, which I did go and try a bunch of flavors. I do. That was such a blur though, because I was like at the end of the day when we had been at Epcot, and I was like trying a lot of the weird flavors, and I remember there was a Brazilian one that was really like sweet and delicious. And I wonder what that was. I don't remember all of the flavors. I might have tried it, and now I wish I had taken notes or something to remember what the weird flavors were that I tried.
It does say avoid the nasty Beverly soda at Epcot.
Avoid the nasty Beverly soda.
It's not a little tasty treat.
It's not a tasty. It's not a taste sensation.
And if you're not used to aperitifs, then
I am not.
This American palate over here can't handle it.
Oh,
I hate grapefruit to begin with, so like this is just not a good prospect.
You are a super taster, so I imagine that would be very upsetting for your system.
It's true.
Like,
my massive amounts of taste buds or whatever the hell makes me a super taster cannot with bitter grapefruit.
Cannot. The bitter. It says no, thank you for bitter grapefruit. But someday, perhaps I will seek out the Beverly. And guys, you know what? This has been a pretty lengthy podcast.
It sure has. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. We've had so much fun chatting, though. We've had so many fun things to talk about.
And we haven't been here for like 6 weeks.
Yeah,
I
we
know,
had a lot
right?
to catch
That's
up on.
another reason.
And there's actual Animal Crossing news to behold.
I can't believe like there's like so much like stuff that happened in the world since we last talked.
I know, it's true.
A lot has happened in the world, but I don't know what you're talking about. It's just
the best thing is Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete.
Pocket Camp Complete.
Yeah, that's the only thing that happened.
I spent a fortune on the end of Pocket Camp and only $10 on the beginning of Pocket Camp Complete.
Oh.
And I will now save money for the remainder of existence
Yay.
on this game.
It's all good. It balanced out, JB. You've gotten all the money in. It's good to go.
Yes, my ledger is balanced.
The ledger is balanced and complete. And I think we can save some other little treats for next time for sure. And guys, it was so sweet. It was so sweet to talk with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, JB.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Leash.
Thank you.
Thank you, listeners out there. And thank you to producer Jack of Monkey Cat Studios for making everything sound so sweet and good. Aww. And if you saw a video, you got to see JB sending hearts, and it was very precious.
She's sending her love.
Can I do it again? No, it doesn't. Right? Yeah, yes, there it is.
There it is. Aww. And until next time, friends.